Welcome back, friends. Today we are going to be doing a get it all done with me. So we've got lots to do. We've got a grocery order to pick up. We're going to be doing some restocking of the pantry and the refrigerator. We've got some laundry as always to do. We're going to be doing kind of a reset of the other areas of the house, and I'll also be sharing a little recipe at the end as well. So lots to do and lots to get done today. If you are new here, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. I like to provide motherhood and cleaning motivation. So if that's the kind of content you like, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel and join me along on this journey. And for today, if you have a long list of things that you need to get done, then let's grab your list and let's get our stuff done together. The very first thing I'm going to start out doing is folding some laundry that was left over in the dryer from last night. This load of laundry happens to be mainly my kids' clothes, which is great because I don't have to worry about hanging up anything. I totally don't mind folding and putting things away, but when it comes to having to hang things up, that's when I start to get annoyed and don't like it. So luckily, it's their clothes. I can just fold it, slide it in some drawers, and it's all done. So for us, our school year has pretty much wrapped up and my son's soccer season has ended. And so we're kind of in this weird transition phase, trying to find our new routine without school days and without as many sports. There still are sports, but just not quite as many. And so our schedule's a lot more flexible, which is nice in some ways, but we're still just kind of getting into the groove and finding our new summer routine here. So it is currently the weekend, which means it's grocery day, and my husband is currently picking up the grocery order. So while I am waiting for him to get home with that, I am going to do a quick tidy and clean of the kitchen so I have plenty of room to work with for the groceries. So starting off here, I am emptying out our drying rack, putting all of the stuff that's been sitting in there for the last several days away and in the cabinets. And then I will be cleaning off the countertops so I have a lot of space to work with for the groceries.
My heartbeat, yeah, it's pumping so loud. It's the rhythm of love, baby, that I found when the music plays. I just can't help but sway. Nothing else matters. It's my heart that obeys. In the sound, my worries fade.
While I was cleaning off the counters, I realized I needed to restock our containers here. This one has the Joey coffee alternative that I drink in the morning, so I was refilling that. And this was our protein container that also needed refilled. And of course, after refilling those containers, I made a powdery mess all over the countertop, so I needed to wipe and clean the countertops off.
In the symphony of love, I am unafraid. Yeah, it's pumping so loud.
While I was wiping down the countertops, I noticed my coffee from this morning, so I figured I could use a quick sip to get some energy and some motivation for my cleaning.
Just can't help but sway. Nothing else matters. It's my heart that...
So now the kitchen is looking much better. The countertops are all cleared off, and I will have plenty of space to get out all of my groceries and get them put away. And real fast, I'm going to get some chicken tossed into our crock pot here. We're going to let that cook through the day, and later on I'll be sharing with you the Tuscan chicken recipe we'll be doing for dinner. But I first needed to get it in the crock pot so it could be cooking throughout the day while I get all my other stuff done. The groceries are finally here, so I'm going to get them all set up on the counter here, and then I will share a quick grocery haul with you of our groceries for this coming week. So I'm just curious, and let me know in the comments below how you get your groceries these days. There's so many options, from online delivery, from placing your order online but picking them up, and obviously the old school way of just going into the store. So let me know in the comments below how you get your groceries. We honestly do a combination. We, on the weekends, do an online order that we pick up, but we're usually making at least 1 or 2 stops throughout the week where we have to run in for some of the last minute stuff or some things that we ran out of. Okay, I'm gonna show you a quick grocery haul from the groceries we just picked up. Ignore the background noise, the kids are here, they have the TV on, it's a little loud, so hopefully this still works. So this is kind of like the stuff we get on a regular basis. We've got our several different kinds of bread. We have sourdough, the kids like cinnamon swirl. We always try to keep some hot dog buns and hamburger buns on hand. And then we've got little tortilla wraps, waffles that the kids like for breakfast. We needed more dish soap. Here's our like hydration Gator Light that we like to have on hand as well. The chomps are great snacks that I like to have for lunch and for work. We've got all the kids' pouches that they like, all of our bars and different snacks, yogurt raisins. My kids actually really like these Fiber One little brownie bars. The peanut butter wafer bars, peanut butter crackers. All of these are things that my kids like to have in their lunches too. RX bars, those are ones that my husband and I like. Some cereal, pancake mix. We always like to have that on hand because we do pancakes on the weekends quite a bit. We needed to restock on peanut butter and mayo, pickles. My daughter loves pickle spears. I love them too, and especially when I was a kid I loved them, but she loves those now. We've got like little baby tomatoes, all our different chips that we like to have for the week, Cheetos, Doritos. Again, we try to do the Simply brand without all the extra stuff in checking out the goodies. Let's see, black beans we always just like to have on hand in the pantry. We use that throughout the week. Pasta sauce, sour cream. We always have some bone broth to be able to use in our crock. Yeah, we have bone broth that we use in our meals. Wipes, we always have a stockpile of these because we need those for so many things. Bananas, I know you love those. Bananas, now we're into all our fruits. Bananas, grapes, apples, frozen blueberries, strawberries and blueberries. We always get cucumbers, avocados. These are like our main fruits and veggies that we get from week to week because those are everybody's favorites. This I like to get for mornings. It's the mashed avocado. It's already mashed up. And we'll use this for avocado toast. I like to use it. My kids usually like avocado toast too, so it comes in handy when we're out of our fresh avocados. We've got eggs, yogurt, shredded lettuce for like tacos and wraps and stuff. Here's our go-to chicken that we use on like sports nights or when we need a quick meal. We've got hot dogs and cheese. I'm almost done, okay? Hot dogs, cheese. We don't do hot.
Special drink.
Our special drink. What? That, oh yeah, that's everybody's favorite, is the black cherry sparkling ice. Hot dogs aren't something we do every week, but right now we've got sports a lot in the week, so it is a quick and easy meal. We've got our waters, and then here's our milks that we get, and then my cold brew. It was on sale, so I went ahead and grabbed 2 different flavors, the vanilla and the brown sugar cinnamon. So I'm going to work on getting these groceries put away and some of our containers and snacks restocked. For our waters here, you can see we have 3 different colors, which means 3 different flavors we are trying to finish up. And really only one of these flavors are ones we even really like. So we'll see if we end up finishing some of these flavors. But it's not quite as aesthetically pleasing seeing all the different colors there. But you know what? That's real life for you. This is what we have left. And so that's what we're working with this week. Now I'm going to get our chip and snack basket organized here. Honestly, for our pantry, it's pretty small, so using baskets like this to keep things organized helps a lot and helps save some space in our pantry. This basket right here that I'm restocking is like our bars and our fruit pouches basket. And it's funny with the fruit pouches, I feel like my kids are getting a little too big for the fruit pouches, but honestly, they love them and it's a great way to get in some fruits and sneak in some veggies. So as long as they're liking them, I will keep buying them. Next up, I'm going to get our fruit rinsed for the week and put in some jars to help them last a little longer. I do feel like using the glass jars to help store the fruit in helps keep them fresh longer by a couple more days. It doesn't drastically change how long it stays fresh, but it definitely adds a day or two, which can go a long way in our house. So now I'm finally getting back around to some laundry. So I'm going to get a load of our clothes tossed in the washer here. Now I'm moving on to cleaning up some of the rooms in our house. This is our primary bedroom and obviously a little bit of a disaster here. So I'm going to get it cleaned up and the bed made and just everything feeling reset in here. It's funny because I honestly wouldn't consider myself or my husband especially messy or sloppy people, but my gosh, every time I go to clean our house, I sometimes second guess that. But oh, here are some bluey ears I found hiding in my bedroom. But anyways, like I was saying, I don't think we're necessarily messy people. It's just the phase of life we're in, and cleaning and organizing and all kinds of those things sometimes has to take a back seat. Here's my little buddy Tucker. Usually Sully's the one interfering with me trying to make the beds, but today it's Tucker. He's my first fur baby. He's 13 years old. He's been the most wonderful cat, and he's going to be helping me make the bed today. For some reason, I was having one of those days where the comforter was winning the battle, and every time I thought I had it laying the right direction, it wasn't, so I would spin it, and then it somehow still wasn't the right direction, but I eventually got it where it needed to be. All right, time to get another load out of the dryer and get it folded. This load of laundry, unlike my other load of laundry, had a handful of things that needed put on hangers, and I don't know why I dislike this so much. I think part of it is every time I go to try to find enough hangers, we're always missing like one or two, which makes it tricky, and then just getting everything on there, especially my husband's work shirts that have buttons and all of that, it just takes way more time and effort.
You talk in your sleep, almost heavenly, when you said we are once in a lifetime waiting, getting high in your arms. I know that love can be so frustrating, pulling down on your heart, and we are both so inexperienced.
Now it is on to our main living space. This is our well played in living room after today. There are Legos and blocks and all kinds of things all over the floor. So normally I have my kids help clean with some of this stuff, but they're outside playing right now. They're actually getting along, so I'm not going to disrupt this precious time. And so instead I will clean inside in peace.
Woke me up when I saw your teardrops. When you said that you were falling for me. They know how we ran around seeking common ground.
I noticed we still had a bunch of our winter coats hanging up over here, so I'm going to hang them up. Hopefully this isn't jinxing our weather. Right now we are having some beautiful 70 and 80 degree weather, so hopefully we are in the clear and I can put these away, which will help it feel not so cluttered over here on this wall.
Ran around seeking common ground for some time. We both made our beds and cleared up our heads, committed no crime. I give up my shoulder, help friends get
I had forgotten there were some towels that had been folded by my husband that were sitting over here on the couch that still needed to be put away as well. I don't know if any other moms can relate to this, but the end of the school year is always so emotional for me. It's always so bittersweet. We're excited for the summer, but then it always hits me that my kids are getting another year bigger. They're about to be heading into another grade. And in this particular year, my daughter was completing kindergarten at the school that she's been at since she was about 2 years old. So saying a final goodbye to that place felt extra hard. And she had a little kindergarten graduation where she was in a cap and gown, and it was just so much for my mama heart to handle. So needless to say, we have been extra emotional over here at the end of the school year.
lost the slave. Then you came along.
Magnetiles might be my favorite blocks to clean up just because they're so easy because they stick to each other, but I don't know, there's something about it that it's actually fun to put these away.
And not a moment for wrong. When you say we are once in a lifetime waiting, getting high in your arms. I know that love can be so frustrating, pulling down on your arm. And we are both so inexperienced, never wanted to see it. It woke me up when I saw.
So like I mentioned earlier, we are doing a Tuscan chicken pasta dinner. So this is the chicken from earlier. It's now been drained and shredded, and we added some mushrooms in that have cooked. Here is the sauce that I whipped up together to pour over it. It's got Parmesan cheese and heavy whipping cream and sun-dried tomatoes, as well as some seasonings of garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning. So I'm just gonna pour this over top of the chicken and the mushrooms, give it a stir, and then I'm going to add in some spinach and let that get all nice and cooked in there, and then we will put this all over some pasta. So here is our finished product, the completed Tuscan chicken pasta. That is going to wrap it up for today. Here's a little encouragement for your week ahead, and I will see you guys in my next video.